What's up guys? So today I'm going to show you a video of a crash that gave me this. As many of you know, I broke my collarbone 6 weeks ago at the Liberty Classic in Lynchburg, Virginia. It was, I would say, about 400 to 500 meters before the line. So you know it's very aggressive racing at that time during the race, and I just went down pretty hard. The only problem with this is I didn't have my GoPro on my handlebars during the time of the crash. So I had to reach out to somebody that did have this footage. And thankfully, Phil Lakovich was able to lend me his footage of the crash, and we are very thankful for that because I know how much y'all love crash videos. But instead of me filming other people crashing, we're gonna flip the script and it's gonna be other people filming me crashing. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So this footage that Phil sent me starts with 1 kilometer to go from the finish line. In my opinion, this is always the most exciting part of the bike race when the pack is together. So you may be wondering where I am in relation to Phil, so I'll pause this frame, zoom in. I'm the guy in the red kit, gold helmet, and my brother's right in front of me in the black jersey. So two things were going on that may or may not be noticeable through this footage, but one, there were cars in front of us and behind us, so we were kind of sandwiched in traffic, which is always nerve-wracking when you're in a race. Two, there's the women's 1, 2, 3 field coming up, and going into this downhill, we were going substantially faster than it may seem. If you click on Phil's video, you'll notice that we're going 38, 40 miles an hour going into the crash. So there's just a lot of crazy stuff happening. I had no idea there were people to the left side of the yellow line. Knowing that you're only allowed to pass the yellow line going into 200 meters to go, I stayed glued to that yellow line, and you'll see the confusion that takes place. So I'll shut up and let you guys watch the carnage. So a lot of bodies all over the place, a lot of craziness happening. I don't even know what happened just watching that for myself. So we're going to zoom in a little bit and then pause it, and I'm going to walk you guys through what I think happened. So all I really remember during the crash was being hit from the left side, not the right side. So we're going to zoom in here on the guy in this gap in the red jersey. He's visible here, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Then I go down. Props to the guy that ran over my leg and still kept it up. He was holding a nose manual for, maybe a half second or two, but the rest is history. And since I'm a believer that everything is better in slow motion, let's view it in slow motion. So again, we're looking at this gap on the left side. We see this rider go from the left to the right. He bumps a rider that's sandwiched in between me and him. I go down, breaking my collarbone. This guy drills my ribs, and then these two guys just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and then you can see my bike sliding across the road right here. And if 3 times wasn't good enough for you, I guess I'll show it to you guys a 4th time. This time with sound effects. So most of those sound effects did reflect what I felt about the crash, other than the ambulance at the end because they did not have a medic on site. But yeah, that was the crash. There were 4 different clips I showed you guys. First the raw, then the zoomed in and paused, the slow motion, and then the best one with the sound effects. So guys, I really do think the 2 things I'm going to take away from this video, and please drop down in the comments what you think happened in the crash, and if it's as simple as it's a 3-4 race, it's going to be sketchy, that's fine with me. But one, I think I'm going to take ownership for being aggressive. I was hugging the yellow line, but I was trying to get around my brother's wheel to open up my sprint, which was too early, by the way, which is something I learned. I should have held on my brother's wheel a lot longer. But being aggressive is one of those things that will win bike races, and for road races like this, it was probably just a bit too much. Secondly, I really think that the race organizers, not Liberty themselves, but the people on the motorcycles kind of controlling the race, should have neutralized one of the fields, either the women's 1, 2, 3 field or the men's 3, 4. There's no reason that our field needed to be passing another field when everybody's focused on finishing. So that just kind of, I think, created a lot of nervous energy throughout the field, and ultimately I think led to the crash. Tell me what you guys think. Those are my thoughts and opinions, but obviously I'm open to hear what you guys think. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys get pleasure from viewing other people crash, but I felt like I needed to upload something for y'all, and I'll see you next time.